Hi everyone, this video is related to the entrepreneurship, which is a common or fundamental course related to all the groups of second years in degree. It includes of total 5 units, namely the title of the subject is the first unit name entrepreneurship, second one is idea generation and opportunity assessment, third one is formulation, that is project formulation and appraisal, and the fourth unit title is institutions supporting small business enterprises, and the last unit, fifth unit, is title is government policy and taxation benefits. Here in the first unit, entrepreneurship deals with what is entrepreneurship and the definition and introduction of entrepreneurship and the Schumpeter's view of entrepreneurship. Here the entrepreneurship is different from the small businesses, which means proprietors. The difference between that is entrepreneurship versus small business will be covered under this entrepreneurship topic. And the next one is entrepreneur characteristics. It includes of here the entrepreneur can be also pronounced as entrepreneur. We can pronounce as entrepreneur or entrepreneur. Here in the Indian pronunciation, entrepreneur can be pronounced by us. Entrepreneur characteristics includes of the definition of entrepreneur and the definition of entrepreneur. These both are different. We can be discussed in this topic. And next one is the characteristics of entrepreneur. It includes of types of entrepreneurs, various classifications of entrepreneurships. It means until 1950s there are only specified entrepreneurship models of eight entrepreneurship classifications. Later on, due to the industrialization or growth of markets, it has gone to the various entrepreneurships in the early of 14. All the classification of this entrepreneurship are discussed in the classification of entrepreneurship topic. And the next one is incorporation of business. That in simple means registration of business, and this topic includes of the advantages and disadvantages of incorporation of a business. And the next one is forms of business organizations, which includes of various forms, namely partnership, sole proprietary, private limited, public limited. These various forms of business organizations are covered, or business entities are covered under this forms of business organization. The next topic is role of entrepreneurship in economic development. It includes of the what is the entrepreneurship role or the entrepreneur's role in the development of a country or its economic development. It includes of employment creation, capital generation, etc. will be covered under this, and various roles are being discussed under this role of entrepreneurship economic development. And the next one is startups. Here in general view, a new business will be treated as a startups by the general people, but there is certain criteria to be recognized these startups on basing on their accountability or the period of starting the business, and from how many years it was operations, etc. will be covered under the startups, and the various benefits from the government for startups. It includes of the what are the benefits are given by the government to the startups. And the next unit is idea generation and opportunity assessment, which includes of the ideas in entrepreneurs, from where the ideas the entrepreneurs. It includes of sources of new ideas, techniques for generating ideas, etc. The sources of new ideas come from the various forms, in the form of running product or new product, or changes in the products, or the failure of the other products, etc. And the next one is techniques for generating ideas. It includes of various techniques of generating ideas, like scamper methods, role plays, and various techniques. And the opportunity recognition is the next topic, which includes of how we recognize the opportunity in the market by an entrepreneur. It includes of and the various steps to tap the opportunities. It means how to catch that opportunity by an entrepreneur will be covered in these steps in tapping opportunities. And the next unit, third unit title is project formation and appraisal. It is related to the project reports or the project work and the appraisal. That means review or the feedback given for that project. Here the first topic is preparation of the project report. It includes of meanings and contents, how to prepare the project report and the objectives of the project reports. And the next one is steps for project preparation. What are the various steps involved in the project preparation will be taught in this topic or discussed in this topic. And the next one is elements in project formulation. What are the various elements included in the project formulation will be discussed here. And the various guidelines for project preparation also will be discussed under the elements in the project formulation. And the last one is project appraisal techniques. Here project appraisal techniques involves of various techniques or analysis which includes of economic, financial, market or technical feasibilities etc. will be discussed here. And the fourth unit title is institutions supporting small businesses in India. There are various institutions supporting small businesses and enterprises in India. Namely are separated as central government and the state government institutions. The central government institutions includes of NABARD, SIDBI, NIC, KVIC. It are referred as National Bank for Urban and Rural Development, NABARD, Small Scale Industrial Development Bank of India, SIDBI, SIDBI, SIDO, NSIC, and various institutions. And coming to the state level institutions also provide support for the small scale industries like DICS. DICs means District Industrial Centers, SFC, State Finance Corporations, SSIDs, and various financial assistance programs for the small scale industries from the state side or the central side will be discussed in this fourth unit. And the final unit will be discussed about the various government policies and taxation benefits under the entrepreneurial development or the small scale developments in India. It includes of government policy for SSIs. It means various industrial policies that are called as IPRs, industrial policy resolutions, which are came from 1948 from the time of independence. It means 1948 industrial resolution policies, all industrial policy resolutions, which was amended in the years later on, 1956, 1977, 1980 and 1990 until the Industrial Act 1992 was introduced in India. And the next one topic is tax incentives and concessions. It includes of non-tax in the form of cash or tax concessions will be discussed in the tax incentives and concessions from these various institutions or the government of India for the small scale industries in India. And the next topic is non-tax concessions, which come under the form of rehabilitation and investment allowances, which means the central government or the state government will promote the SIC units or encourage the SIC units to restart their business and provides an investment allowances for who will investing in these SIC units etc. will be covered under the non-tax concessions. And finally, benefits to SIC units by rehabilitation is discussed under the rehabilitation and investment allowances. As we discussed, it is an 50 marks paper. We came from the first year, we know that fundamental course will have a question paper model of 10 questions, which will come from two questions come from each unit, and we should answer any one of these questions. From the next video, we can go into the subject from the starting first unit titled Entrepreneurship, its meaning, definition and the characteristics of entrepreneurship, etc. Please do maintain notes for any doubts which we can discuss in the interaction section, which was held once per week.